All right, so let's take a look at a virtual programming lab assignment in Moodle for Matlab or Octave. So I'm going to turn editing on. I'm going to add an assignment right here. We're going to add a virtual programming assignment. And in MATLAB, we could use MATLAB Grader, but because I'm using virtual programming lab for all sorts of other programming languages, especially Java, I might as well show it here. All right, so I'm going to give the assignment name. I'm going to give it a short description. But typically, if you're doing this for a student assignment, giving a fuller description with hints and maybe some links to relevant websites, maybe on Stack Overflow or something, that'd be a good idea right in here. Anyway, so there we go. We've got description. Grade is out of 100. You can change that. Hit save and display, and we're going to move on. All right, so we go to the gear icon, and I move down to execution files, and here I'm going to specify what it is I'm evaluating against. So basically we're doing a hello world program, and so the test case right here is basically a string hello world, and so I specify that right in here. I'm going to go ahead and save that. All right, actually I'm going to copy it and use that in my program, and I'm going to save it and move on. So I have to go back to the root of the assignment up here, do that right there, go back into the gear. And the next thing we're going to look at is going to be execution. Oh, no. So we're going to go take a look at the options. All right. So we're going to say that we're going to run with Matlab Octave. So basically it means that if you've got a .m file extension, we're going to run it like, well, actually it's going to be an octave. We're going to do run, evaluate, and automatic grade. The octave code for the most part is the same as with Matlab, especially if you're just doing command line stuff. Next up, we're going to check. Let's see, we're going to do, we could do local execution server. Yep. So normally, if you're doing this during the semester, you want to point to wherever that virtual programming lab server is on campus. And specify it here, and then you'd say end of jails. But in this case, I don't have Octave or Matlab set up, so I'm going to just point it to the VPL developers server in Spain. All right, so next, I'm going to now run as demo student or fake student, so we can see the student perspective. Did I forget something? I think I might have forgotten something. Let's go back and edit. It can get a little confusing sometimes when you're moving from different options in here. Anyway, I'm back in the gear, and requested files. I got to give it a template. Okay, so the student gets a template, and you want to end it with a .m so that VPL recognizes it as a Matlab or Octave program. And I want to print out hello world. Now, there's many different ways of printing stuff out to the screen in Matlab or Octave. Display is one of them, disp. It doesn't work in this case. It doesn't end properly, so we're going to use fprintf instead. So we're going to tell the student fprintf is better than disp, and that's what they should use in order to get evaluated properly. So this is the template file. I hit the diskette icon and save it, and now I think I'm ready to go back to demo student. All right, so we're back into fake student mode. Go into the assignment, and we move on to the edit tab. So this is what the student is seeing. They get to see the template, and now they can finish the program that was given to them. I'm going to try display. I'm a student. I'm not paying attention here, or I want to see if I can break it. And so I'm going to do the wrong thing. All right. I do the wrong thing. It does display what it's supposed to display, right? It says hello world. But does it evaluate properly? That's the trick here, right? So I hit the check mark, and that will evaluate for grades. And maybe the teacher's instructions were wrong. Oh, no, it's evaluating improperly because I used the wrong function. But we can try again. So we can try the fprintf instead. So fprintf right here. And let's try it. Save, rocket, compile, and run. Yeah, I see hello world right there. Yeah, fantastic. And let's try and evaluate for grades. So we're evaluating. And there we are. It worked. Okay, so we got a hello world that was validated and get a grade out of 100, or at least the proposed grade is. Let's take a look if it actually did it. We go into the grade book, scroll down to the bottom of the grade book, and sure enough, the student received 100% on this assignment. Fantastic.